I asked ChatGPT to choose my July TBR. 6 or 7 books, including one Jane Austen, because it's Jane Austen July, and this is what it chose. My name is Jim. This is my channel. Books, reading, and stuff. Have you ever asked ChatGPT to suggest your monthly reading? If you have, let me know in the comments. Let me know if the suggestions were good or bad or just weird. First, it suggested the Jane Austen, Persuasion, as the most mature and autumnal novel, perfect for quiet reflection in the summer, and Elliot's inner life and quiet resilience make this a beautiful and understated read. The problem with Persuasion for me is it was the last Jane Austen book I read. And for Jane Austen July, I've got Pride and Prejudice, which I want to read again because I've read it once and that was before I was on BookTube. The other Jane Austens I've read have been while I've been on BookTube. The second choice from ChatGPT was Luminaries by Eleanor Catton, a richly plotted mystery set during the 1860s New Zealand gold rush. If you like puzzles, lush writing and immersive historical fiction, this is ideal for long summer days. I don't know where this came from. I've never read any Eleanor Catton. I had a look on Goodreads to see what my friends and the people I follow suggested. I saw Katie Lumsden and Fraser Simmons both gave this 5 stars. But conversely, Alan of Big Hard Books and Classics DNF'd it, and Micah Richards only gave it 2 stars, so it's a mixed bag there. Third was Under the Volcano by Malcolm Lowry Dense, atmospheric and layered. July is a good time to take on a more challenging book if you have a few quiet afternoons. Bonus, it's set on the Day of the Dead, which gives it an off-season eeriness. I'm getting plenty of off-season eeriness with the book I'm reading at the moment, which is The Perfect Place to Die, set in the suicide forest in Japan. Again, I don't know where ChatGPT thought I would like this, but I did find this on Faded Page, which is a Canadian site, and I downloaded it for free. It's a site like Project Gutenberg, where you can get a lot of ebooks for free. Fourth, Kindred by Octavia E. Butler, a blend of science fiction and historical fiction. Butler's novels about time travel and slavery, it's gripping and unflinching, a deeply memorable read that stays with you. I read The Blood Child, and I've got The Parable of the Sower and Wild Seed on my Kindle. Kindred is on my radar, but I haven't downloaded it yet, so it's a possibility. Fifth, it suggested The Masterpiece by Émile Zola, a character study of a struggling artist in 19th century Paris. This is Zola's take on the sacrifices and psychological toll of creative ambition. It's beautifully tragic and great for art creative readers. I do have one book by Zola, Mon Salon by Manet, which is also about art and the creative process. This is written in French. I picked it up recently for 5 Larry. I talked about this in my 5 Larry haul, which I can link here. Sixth, The Dinosaur Hunters by Deborah Cadbury. Non-fiction with a strong narrative thread. This gives you a dramatic look at the 19th century scientific rivalry. Perfect if you want a fact-based read that's not dry. I have this book. I wanted to read this for People April, but I didn't get to it, about these Victorian paleontologists. So maybe I'll give it a go in July. Thank you, ChatGPT, for this recommendation. And finally, it suggests an optional pick depending on your pace. The Honjin Murders by Seishi Yokomizo, a short, clever, locked-room mystery from Japan's golden age of crime fiction. Sharp, strange, and fast-paced. It balances out some of the denser reads above. Interesting. I'm currently reading The Perfect Place to Die, which is set in Japan in the Aokigahara forest, which is infamous for suicides. It experiences about 100 suicides every year. It's a very creepy setting, but the book I'm reading is not a Japanese writer, it's a Danish writer, Inge Wolf. It's a Danish noir. The victim in the book is Danish. He's discovered in the forest, but it looks like it was a murder, not a suicide, and a Danish detective is sent to investigate. And I'm enjoying it so far, but the forest itself is very creepy. So those were the suggestions ChatGPT made. 2 of them might find themselves on my July TBR. The Dinosaur Hunters and Under the Volcano. Have you ever let ChatGPT suggest your reading? Let me know in the comments. If you enjoyed this video, you can give it a thumbs up. This will help me with the YouTube algorithm, and I will see you on the next video. Goodbye.